why it's just unbelievable, this model. So one, the rates. I mean, I thought if I was an independent broker, I'm getting the best rates. We link up with Loan Vault, the way we have brokers working with many other brokers. Okay, now we are truly getting the best pricing I've ever seen.
Hello world, how's it going? Adam Amer here, aka Vault King. I'm actually here with the one and only Anthony Cerminara. He's been quite an outstanding loan officer for a very long time, and we're pleased to have him here and announce that he'll be running his own kingdom in Pennsylvania, crushing the game out there in the independent broker model. We are a hybrid direct lender. Long story short, we've merged the resiliency of the retail side and the wholesale side, providing more of a concierge style of service to the loan officer and the client. We leverage 125 lenders out there in the U.S. Absolutely, it's a great thing. However, our primary business is United Wholesale Mortgage. UWM is one of the greatest wholesale lenders in the U.S., period. And just another note is I wanted to make a great factor out here is that, you know, we specialize in marketing, and we also specialize in marketing trainings. And you don't have to be a part of these brokers where, you know, you go in there and spend in 15, 20, 30, 40 grand, and, you know, it ends up being a big hole. So here we have a proprietary process for our loan officers. We're really excited to be working here with Tony, and introduce you to Tony.
Thank you.
What's going on, boss? Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Nice to have you, my man.
Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoyed the flight, running, flying across the country.
Well, it's been crazy. I've been in this industry for a long time. I mean, we're talking close to 20 years.
Yes, sir.
And I thought that I knew just about everything that was going on in this industry. And I have to say, the truth is I was wrong. And I've been pleasantly surprised every step of the way on this journey. And I would say roughly 8 months ago, I seriously was looking into making a change. And look, I should really rewind this back. 8 years ago, I actually created a site and I was looking into this. But really, last 8 months, I was making a commitment to re-explore this and go down this path of brokerage. Yeah. You know, I've been in the call center, the retail world for 16 plus years. Yeah. I feel like I've accomplished just about anything you can in that world. So then when I started researching this, I thought I had my model in place. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we've had some conversations on this.
Sure.
And when you were introducing me to exactly what you do, you know, at first I was just, I must be missing something. You know, the way you merge the two worlds together, you know, and it really comes down to this for me. And what really, really is exciting, because when I was looking into the brokerage, it really comes down to, you know, the customer service, you know, and how we're handling our customers. And I've spoken to, you know, a lot of CEOs and board of directors. I've been blessed and lucky enough to have these contacts. Yeah. And I was trying to get advice, you know, on how to set up my model. But it came back to, you know, we're in an industry where everyone's looking for the best rates, you know, so how are you really going to separate yourself? Yeah. So it keeps going back to adding value and then just the best customer service. So this model presents that. I break it down. I mean, there's so many ways. I mean, I could sit here and talk for hours about it, but three main ways that I really was able to think and break this down, why it's just unbelievable, this model. So one, the rates. I mean, I thought if I was an independent broker, I'm getting the best rates. We link up with Loan Vault, the way we have brokers working with many other brokers. Okay, now we are truly getting the best pricing I've ever seen. Yeah. You know, best pricing I've ever seen. And when I'm telling you I've been blown away by what I used to do and where I'm at now, it's the truth. Let's test this. It is truly unbelievable. So that's number one. You know, and that's, we all know, customers, that's the first thing they ask. You know, what's your rate? So now, you know, you can feel confident. Like, you're asking about our rate? Let me impress you right away. You know, number two, the products. Again, when I was researching this on my own, you know, you can, and a lot of people know, oh, brokers, you're linked up with everybody.
Right.
The truth is, most brokers, what I found, are linked up with a couple. You know, I'm talking, they'll tell customers they're linked up with 200 lenders. They're linked up with 3 or 4. That's it. We're linked up with 137.
Yes.
Truly linked up.
Registered.
Registered. Right. Because when I was, again, looking into this, you got to go one by one by one. And why would you do that? And some you need to have certain criteria and close certain loans. So we have that advantage. And then number 3 is customer service. I'm kind of touching on it with items 1 and 2. That gives you a high level of customer service. But you can take this to a whole new level. One, because of the flexibility that we have. We're an independent model. We can hire and just structure things so we have things in place where the service is beyond anything I've ever experienced. Plus, the average turn time now, UWN, they are the best in the country.
Absolutely.
And
by far,
I believe, I don't want to misspeak, but their average loan closes what, 14 days?
It varies on the product. We're talking days here, approvals, turn times, sometimes hours. I've seen it happen. And, the thing is in this model, versatility is everything, right? We have access to 137 lenders, and yes, as a broker, we have almost 40 states that we're doing business in. So you could be a broker. If you're stuck in 20 states, you're limited. If you're stuck you have no marketing algorithm and no marketing process, you're stuck. A lot of brokers will just tell you, hey, just go buy FRU. Well, how do you get the lead, and how do you work the lead, and how do you convert the lead, and how do you season the lead, right? These little things are not provided to the broker space, and that was the biggest gap that I have identified. That's one thing, but from marketing and then also product, the beauty is that a lot of lenders out there specialize in their own niche. The beauty about UWM, the reason why they funded, 30 plus billion last quarter, and their competitor was second to what they did, like 4 or 5 billion. Like you can have all the drama in the world, all the talks, but it just outweighs each other, right? And when you think about, okay, how's UWM crushing so much? Like, what are they doing? What are they providing? Why do they only support just brokers? Well, there's a reason. They've broken down and specialized the QM side, which everyone I'm sure can, right? But they've taken it to another level. And then we also have the ability to leverage non-QM with United Wholesale Mortgage. Bank statement loans, just you can't beat the pricing. I tried. I like working with other lenders in the past and stuff, but when I seen UWM's bank statement pricing, multiple investor buckets, you can't beat it.
Super
you have
impressive.
full control as an originator. This is something that's important to people that want to be loan officers. You're not dealing with an old portal, an old clunky lender where you got to sit there and you got to wait 3 days to send out, a disclosure. You lost it to a guy like me, right? Because as a lender, you need to possess, or an originator, you need to possess speed, control, and accessibility in your business. And if you don't have those 3 things, somebody like me is going to take the deal from you. And that is the big outlier. So you have pricing, you have product, you have speed, and you have tech within the portals, right? And we also have the algorithms here at Loan Vault to help you with marketing and not break your bank,
now,
right?
Can I speak on this?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first set, what I was talking about was what now seems just obvious. And I think the way I explained it, it is obvious why the pricing, the products, the customer service is superior. Mm-hmm. To me, it's now clear. Mm-hmm. And you can't really refute that. I think just having this conversation, it's clear. Now, to all my loan officer friends, what has blown me away, and I mean, I'm not exaggerating here. I mean, people know me. I wouldn't just put this out there. I am telling you.
Look them up.
I am telling you what has blown me away. There is nothing that has blown me away more than what I've seen in just a few days than the marketing and the system that you have in place. I mean, when I say blown me away, I mean, what I've seen is just incredible. And again, this is something that took honestly, maybe just a few hours, but, to really see it. And now I can envision
the onboarding and the delivery hit like this.
That's
where
correct.
You're not lost in the sauce.
Oh, no.
Because I've heard horror stories.
Oh,
I
feel so comfortable, and the process is very clean. But what us loan officers are, at least me, most concerned about is, all right, where am I getting my next customer? How are we getting these leads? How are we speaking to customers? And the system that we have in place here is something you have never seen before.
Sir.
I can't stress that enough. I want to be partners with you for the rest of my career
Thank you,
based
man.
on what I've seen in just this small window here.
Keep it locked in the vault, you know? We just
For
keep
real.
all our secrets locked in the vault. You know,
this is
I'm
what
excited.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
I'm excited for you, man. And, you know, one thing is, you know, you have also in support for you is I want to shout out a few people, you know, we're grateful for people like in our corner. We're talking Matt Ishbia, Alan Beydoun, Michael Hazimi, Sam Hijazin, Krolo Shalaby, you know, Jonathan Weezar. You know, these are, you know, this is a family. This is a team, right? So when somebody needs something, we're all here. You know, and you know, this is a model truly built by originators that actually performed and crushed numbers nationally, right? Like our top current LO right now, his name is Michael Cicero. This guy is a beast. He's a horse. He is a monster, and we're so blessed to have him too. Mike Cicero is leading leading his own kingdom. He's leading our Tennessee office out in Tennessee, and he's just living the dream. Yes. So I'm really happy, and I hope that we're able to if you're a broker shop out there, or if you're a loan officer out there and you need help, you need guidance, we are onboarding loan officers and entire broker shops, and we have the model to implement, whether it's a retail model or an independent model, it's here. So we have it all figured, already set up. All it is a plug and play, and I want you to be a Vault King or Vault Queen and create your own and build your own kingdom.
Yeah, and look, if I can help speak on that, you know, I've started not knowing much about this at all, and now I feel like I can speak on it, and I can speak for Adam as well, and these contacts he's talking about, he's introduced me to most of these, and I spoke to a few of them within the first hour that I spoke to Adam. So this is for real. I mean, what I needed to kind of check out myself is just, you know, because everything, look, it almost sounded too good to be true, you know, and you know how the saying goes. So I needed to get out here, speak with Adam face to face, see the systems, and when I tell you that he's a man of his word and everything has come to fruition to this point, that is the truth, or I would not be speaking this definitively to you while this is going on. So I feel that confident that this is only going to continue in this amazing direction, for sure.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys, and hope to see you guys a part of this kingdom. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless.
Cool.